my Evilites. It is I, Eve. I'm known as Evie Wishes, also known as Evie Wishes. Did I say that twice? I do not know. Anyway, but you just couldn't call me Eve, so I'm here with Zenless Zone Zero, and I am gonna do the part where they go to the beach, and hopefully I'll do okay. So yeah, let's get right to it.
Got any plans for today? A good meal always makes for a good start. Morning! What's your plan for Lumidor today? You've got the latest exploration tools in stock. The super useful kind. I think...
And I want to see what the... Oh, it's you, Junior. Do you need something from me? What's up? You look like you want to say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. Has White's been coming to see you a lot lately? Oh, you're asking about that? Hehe. Well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute wasn't gonna cut it anymore, so I asked Junior Wise to tutor me. Wise is tutoring you, Senior? It's actually the opposite, isn't it? Huh? What do you mean? If I tell Fufu about my recent observations. When Wise goes to see Fufu, he often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Wise seems more like the one who asking for favors. Looks like Wise was prepared for this. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeves. Sounds like an admission. Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Wise the perception technique already, the flow of energy in his body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help him. All he told me was that he never gets the chance to use it. You know, don't worry, your brother is just moving at his own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know? It's just that Junior Wise said he didn't want to hold you back, plus after Ferox caught you both in a hollow, he got pretty spooked. He was worried that when you need his help in the future, he wouldn't be able to step up. That's why I helped keep it under wraps. Is there anything I can help with? He's been making crazy progress these days. He'll get the hang of it in no time, just like nothing's up, okay? Oh, and if you got time, could you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yunquei Summit that combines Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste that makes meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and then work wonders for the perception technique. I plan to get Wise some too. Thanks, Senior. Auntie Fong, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. An unexpected bond indeed. That's right, even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remain strong. Your Shifu's generation of disciples, we practically watched them grow up, you know? Such a shame about young Yi Zhang. Gone too soon. I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Waifei Peninsula. The Qingming sword is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To honor such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's... Oh, wait. I was using the wrong voices. Okay. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you just told me, the Qingming sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunque's Summit's legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. And your medicine is ready. Please, take care. Junior Bell, what are you doing here? I'm here to pick up some medicine. Nothing major, I just haven't been sleeping well lately. So I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Wu-Tang root? Sorry, but we're currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Is there any other way to buy it? Hey, young lady, don't worry. You can ask around Saloon Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. By using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll work for you. Shoot, I'm not too sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make meridian flow patches, right? That kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang roots are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. You're the best, Senior. Let's go then. Hey, Bill, what brings you to Saloon Bay? I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. You need Wu-Tang root? We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch, though that stuff's bitter. Tastes awful, if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. Bill, come over to my place to get them. If you fixed my toy before, and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom trying to force them on me every day. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the top. Heave-ho! Ah, bugs! Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mellow's arm, and both Senior Ye and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Ye brushes the centipedes off his sleeve, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Not long after... Ouch, that big bump looks painful. I'm sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. I got careless. It's fine, I can handle it. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. You can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Luckily, you're not allergic, and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or 4 days. Hold up. Don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover. The sleeve rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Mello, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some over? Yeah, just give me a sec. Show me that wound first. I'll patch you up. Then you can put your sleeve back down. Senior? I was wondering earlier why you need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Senior, could I ask you something?
Mm-hmm.
To keep everything that happened today from Junior wise, don't worry, my lips are sealed. You agreed so quickly. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me? I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about with family. You have a little sister? Yeah. We joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. You're being too modest, Senior. I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those meridian flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. Got him! Got him! Brought the gauze and scissors! As you are talking, Mello comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some moontang roots. Alright, we're done. We're all done here. Let's head back to Suivian Temple. Big Sis Belle, come hang out with us again sometimes.
Hmm?
Belle, where'd you run off to just now? I tried calling, but you didn't pick up. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HDD screen. Everything's fine now. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran to Junior Belle there, and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the rooting root to Senior Fufu, so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you. After that, Senior Yi leaves. Senior Ye went to the Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? You know about that too? Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Ye's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know. You're usually so talkative. Don't you talk with Senior Ye while getting herbs? Come to think of it, Senior Ye mentioned he had a sister. Oh, is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. It's almost time for a Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session, Belle. I should get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Okay, so... Just gonna go through this.
Good morning! How's your mood today? Feel free to take a look around.
Oh, I just hold on. I'll be right back. I just realized something. Sorry about that. There was a glare on my TV, and it was making it hard to see, so I had to fix it. So let's get back to it. Yuzuha and Alice stand at the entrance of Mystic Ware, seemingly engaged in an animated discussion. Noticing your arrival, they exchange a quick glance and clear their throats.
Wise? Belle, I've got a question. When you think about summer, what comes to mind?
Summer means vacation, obviously. Throw on a swimsuit, hit the beach, and make a splash. These are the memories that'll make your whole year shine.
I agree with Belle. Hanging out with friends at the video store last summer was fun, but nothing beats a beach vacation.
Aw, I didn't realize you missed out last summer. Well, this is the perfect chance to make up for it. I think you'll love what we've got planned.
Oh? Is there some kind of event going on?
Yuzuha flashes a slightly smug smile. Alice, right on cue, pulls out 2 paper tickets from her pocket, blushing as she hands them over.
Wise? Belle? Thanks for your help before. We couldn't have done it without you. These 2 free resort vouchers are a small token of appreciation from Yuzuha and me. Please accept them. School's out, so we're all going. Me, Alice, and Monato. Let's make it the best summer ever! Spook Shack style!
Sweet! Resort vouchers! Wise and I will gladly take those off your hands.
Thank you. By the way, what do you mean by Spook Shack style? Will the activities be heavily related to ghost stories?
Nah, that'd just make Alice freak out. Walking along the beach, feeling the waves lap at your ankles, kicking back in a lounge chair under the sun, watching fireworks light up the night sky. Something like that.
Sorry, but that just sounds like a regular vacation. Where's the Spook Shack energy?
Well, the Spook Shack part is really just about how we found the place. We stumbled across a post about it on Internet's Spook Shack board.
Oh, isn't that still related to ghost stories? If it's mentioned in a Spook Shack post, no way it's just some regular resort, right?
But Alice and I scoped it out in person, and we didn't sense anything supernatural. There are some rumors online, but I'm pretty sure they're just made-up stories. I agree with Yuzuha. I didn't notice anything weird at all. Apart from being a little empty and quiet, everything else seemed pretty normal.
Well, if Alice says so, then I think it should be fine. I'm just not great with ghost stories and stuff. Belle, wanna head home and dig out those swimsuits we never got to wear?
Oh, right! Besides swimsuits, don't forget to pack casual clothes and your camera! The full vacation kit! We're booking out the entire resort, so this isn't your everyday getaway.
Hold up. You booked out what? The entire resort?
Oh, did I forget to mention that? So the place was pretty empty, right? Alice and I did a little negotiating, and we managed to lock in short-term management rights at a ridiculously low price. Of course, I used the event fund Spook Shack's been saving up for ages. This has got to be the best deal I've scored lately.
Never thought that was possible. That was very Spook Shack of you.
I was surprised when Yuzuha's negotiation worked out. But after everything that's happened lately, I think we all deserve a little time to unwind. Anyway, I've sent the address to your knock-knock. Alice and I will be waiting there, swimsuits on and ready to go. Huh? But I haven't even bought a swimsuit yet this year. Don't worry, I've already picked one out for you. You have? I don't know how I feel about this.
Wise and I will go pack our stuff. See you at the resort.
We packed our swimsuits, gadgets, and essentials in record time. Using the address Yuzuha gave us, we drove out to the seaside resort in the Throne Quarter. Wise, Belle, you're here! So what do you think? This is the place Alice and I fell in love with. The Fantasy Resort. Not much of a crowd here, but the view's pretty sweet, right? You guys must have checked into the hotel by now. How are the rooms? Nice and clean? Did you really rent out this whole place? We'll be in charge around here for a while, don't worry. The place will still run as usual. It's all possible thanks to Alice, who contributed a whopping 88% of the event budget for Spook Shack. Why 88%? That's the most symmetrical number. Let's not get hung up on that. Wow, she really does have OCD. Oh, I'd stop teasing Alice. Did you all bring your swimsuits like we planned? Got it with me. Let's head to the changing room and get into our swimsuits. Then we'll go meet the manager here together. Wait a second, Yusuha, this swimsuit you picked out for me is kinda, how do I put it, a bit too revealing? Don't worry, I spent ages picking this one out at Lumina Square. It's gonna be super cute. Come on, let's go try these on. Bye, Spell. Catch you guys later. Yusuha pushes Alice away. You grab your swimsuits and head to the changing room.
What a beautiful day! Perfect for hanging out with friends.
Yuzuha!
Alice, get over here. Hi. How does it look?
This is a cute swimsuit. Yusuha, Alice, are these the special guests you mentioned? Yeah, Wise and Bella are important friends of ours, and we brought them here for a holiday. Guys, let me introduce you to Therese and Edge. Or Edge? I don't know. I'm just gonna call him Egg. The owner and caretaker of the resort. Nice to meet you both. I'm the current owner of Fantasy Resort, though I just inherited it from my late father. Hi, I'm the caretaker. Before Yuzuha and Alice arrived, the two of us managed all resort matters ourselves. While you're vacationing here, feel free to unwind and enjoy yourselves. Scenery here is beautiful. You really think so? Thanks. It feels like it's been ages since I've heard tourists say that. Miss, please try to compose yourself a little. Here's a handkerchief. Since Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have taken over for now, I do hope you'll allow yourself to set down your usual burdens for a little while. Apologies for the scene. The resort has been going through a slump in guest numbers lately, and Miss Therese has been carrying quite a bit of pressure because of it. But please, don't let that concern you. Do enjoy your vacation to the fullest. Can you tell us about the resort? Certainly. The Fantasy Resort was originally established under the direction of Therese's father. It has now been in official operation for 5 years. Our guiding principle has always been to serve the broader public, not just a privileged few. To achieve this, aside from the resort hotel, which is still our main source of income, we've also put together a number of leisure and entertainment options. The aquarium, the sailboat, drink stand, surfing, stage performances. But we've been running at a loss these past few years, so most of the attractions had to be put on hold. I'm really sorry about that. I know renting this place you'd naturally expect a wider variety of attractions. It's quite alright. I had already prepared myself the moment I saw the figure you quoted for the short-term management rights. I understand you're going through a difficult time and are in urgent need of income to offset the losses. And the attractions are just on hold, right? As long as the basics are still here, that's more than enough for us. By the way, just making sure, while Alice and I are in charge, we're keeping all the profits, right? Yes, as per our agreement, once the quoted payment has been made, all revenue generated during the agreement period will be yours. We only collect the fixed sum and will provide support while interfering with your decisions or direction. Without interfering with your decisions or direction. Whether you choose to make changes here or simply relax and enjoy your stay, it's completely up to you. I'll be at the resort's reception to assist with guest inquiries. If you have any questions, feel free to come find me at any time. Our staff will also be on hand to assist you whenever needed. I want to ask about the resort, like its background, why it's run into financial trouble, but the look in Yuzuha and Alice's eyes says they've got something else to talk about. So you give Therese and Egg a quick nod and see them off. Sorry, Wise Belle, judging by your faces, you probably wanted to ask Therese more questions. But Alice and I need to have a private chat first. No worries, if you got something in mind, we'd love to hear it too. For that, Yuzuha, why does the swimsuit you chose have an asymmetrical leg band? Calm down, princess. Sometimes asymmetry looks better. How about trying it out? Once you put it that way, I really can't say no to you. It is a gift, after all. Ever since I met you, all my tolerance for asymmetry keeps improving. How did this happen? Let's get back on topic. from our conversation before and what we've seen around the resort, it looks like things are even more...
Fantasy Resort's current situation is even worse than I expected.
Yeah, it's pretty rough. So, would you rather just ignore the mess and spend the whole vacation here zoning out?
Of course not! Since I've taken over this place, even just temporarily, I've got to step up and get this business back on track.
Well said. Now that's the Alice I know.
That said, bringing this place back to life won't be easy. What exactly do you have in mind?
About that, I've already got some ideas brewing. While I was walking around the resort earlier, I noticed a lot of shops and attractions that had shut down because business dried up. If we want to promote the place and bring the crowds back, I think flashy entertainment might work better than focusing on the finer service details. If we can get those attractions up and running again...
We can promote the resort by making entertainment our signature feature. Not bad, my lady. You've got more in you than I give you credit for.
Yuzuha, are you underestimating me? I've taken some business courses, you know. I've at least got some idea of how to build up popularity. And this swimsuit you picked. I've never worn anything like this before. I'm not sure if it really suits me. You're not messing with me, are you?
Of course not. It suits you perfectly. Just look at Belle's face. That'll prove I'm telling the truth.
You both look great. Those swimsuits look perfect on you. Super cute.
You think so? Okay, that's a relief.
Alice, your ears are wiggling.
Enough already! Stop staring at me like that! You're grinning too, Yuzuha! I've laid out my plan. Now it's your turn.
Me? Well, instead of conventional methods, I'd rather go all in on one bold move. Did you see that big stage covered in cobwebs on your way over?
Yeah, I saw it. Actually, I stopped and stared for a while. Those webs were symmetrical from every angle. I was fascinated by them.
That stage is the heart of my plan.
Are you thinking of using this stage to put on some kind of show?
No, a party or a show won't cut it. I want to host a massive beach music festival on this stage. Imagine rising bands rocking the stage, waves crashing in rhythm with the beats, fireworks lighting up the sky during the peak of the show. A music festival like that is its own best advertisement.
Oh, I get it. With so many people on vacation right now, a festival like this could really draw in a crowd and put the resort's name out there. That's a genius idea, Yuzuha. You truly are the queen of marketing.
Alice, you're not still mad about my little tease earlier, are you?
Not at all. I genuinely think this is a great idea. Once the resort's attractions are up and running, we'll need a headline event to take the hype to the next level.
Right? Fun daily activities topped off with a beach music festival on the last day of the vacation. It's the perfect combo.
Now that we've got a plan, it's time to make it happen. As for the bands at the music festival, I'll talk to Mr. Arnold and see if he can help us book some decently popular bands for the lineup.
Awesome. Thanks. I'll go take another look at the shutdown attractions. Feels like there's still room for improvement before we reopen. Manato's shift is almost over. Once he gets here, he should be able to help out with something too.
I'll help too. That's a lot of work for just the three of you.
Belle, you and Wise are here as guests and as friends. All you need to do is relax and enjoy your vacation. The Timefield family would never ask guests to work.
But I'd rather spend my vacation with you guys. If helping out means we can get things done sooner, then we'll be able to spend more time together.
That's pretty convincing. What do you think, Yuzuha?
My lady, I know you're asking for my opinion and all, but those twitching ears of yours have already given away the answer you're hoping to hear. All right then, Belle. I've made the executive decision that you and Wise are now officially our special guest consultants. Just tossing us some advice while you're enjoying your leisure time would be a huge help.
Now that the plan's set, it's time to put it into action. How about we split up and check out those out-of-service attractions? I noticed a shop we just passed that seemed to offer surfing. Kinda caught my interest. Same here. The shooting booth near the sailboat drink stand looks pretty interesting. Let's split up and take a look. Yuzuha and Alizor have already decided what they want to do. I should get moving too. Who should I team up with first to bring one of the shutdown attractions back to life? Let's start with the surfing. Since enrolling at Celestia School for Girls, I've been swamped with all kinds of classes and haven't had the time to hit the beach and surf. Before I knew it, I'd almost forgotten all the techniques my dad taught me when I was little. So, looking at these surfboards and feeling that salty ocean breeze, would you like to catch some waves again, Alice? I mean, I'd love to, but right now, restoring this entire surfing attraction seems like the more pressing matter. Did something go wrong? There you are, Bill. Let me introduce you. This is Helen, our new team member. She's in charge of the summer ski shop, as well as managing this resort's surfing attraction. Hey there! I'm with Janice Quarter Professional Surfing Team. I came here to rest and recover, but Therese asked if I could help out, so here I am. As you can see, the resort has always offered surfing as one of its attractions. As a classic water sport, it should have been able to draw in plenty of enthusiasts. But after taking a closer look, I realized there's a problem. The waves around here are way too small. At this level, they simply won't be enough to attract visitors who are serious about surfing. I wonder if installing some wave generators near the shore might help. Not that I'm an expert on this stuff. Hard to say. Even before we talk about whether it'd work or not, our resort's budget alone can't really handle that kind of expense. Like figuring something out on the surfboard? You mean using electric surfboards? That would help reduce the impact of weak waves, but they don't really address the root of the problem. Not to mention the budget concerns. If only our surfing experience could be as thrilling as riding a motorcycle in the outer ring. Speaking of riding motorcycles in the outer ring... You mean Lucy? I've got a feeling she might be onto something good. Come to think of it, Lucy was always the type to break the rules back at Celestia. She even ended up dropping out and making her way to the outer ring. She always had unique takes on everything we discussed. Let's reach out to her. I also think we could learn a thing or two. If possible, I'd like to invite her and her friends over for a vacation, as long as she doesn't mind that there's nothing here yet. You open Knock Knock with Alice and reach out to Lucy, who's all the way in the outer ring. Explain the trouble you run into, even though Fantasy Resort was quite far from the outer ring. Less than an hour after sending the message, you hear the whir of several motorcycles, and a familiar steel tusk even slowly pulled into the hotel parking lot. Good day, Proxy. Alice. I heard you weren't feeling too well before, but seeing you in your swimsuit now seems like you're all better, huh? I wouldn't have met such amazing friends if you hadn't introduced me to Wise and Belle, so thank you, Lucy. Lucy? It was nothing. No need to make such a big deal out of thanking me. More importantly, as soon as we heard about swimming, lounging, and sunbathing at the resort, Caesar and the others dragged me here at full throttle. They're checking into the hotel right now. You guys are so full of energy. The second they heard there was a special rate for friends, they completely lost it. Totally hopeless. But whatever. Anyway, you're trying to figure out how to improve the surfing program, right? Smart of you to come to the Sons of Caledon. If it's just plain old surfing you're after, you're not the ones to ask. But if you're looking for a real thrill, something fast and wild, then the biker gangs just got just the answer. We, the Sons of Caledon, will transform this resort surfing into a feast for biker gangs on the high seas. That sounds so cool. All right, Alice, are you ready? We'll modify the surf course and surfboard, then you can give it a test run to see how it feels. Thanks, Lucy. I'm truly glad we reached out to you. And yes, your plan sounds perfectly fine to me. A modification from the biker gang? Sounds exciting. Are we heading out now? Let's go! Helen leads you and Alice to the beach. After a while, a message pops up on Knock Knock from Lucy. All set. Looks like it's time to hit the surf course. Miss Alice, getting back into surfing after a long break, huh? Stay safe out there. Remember to keep your balance and feel the rhythm of the waves. Okay. Oh, okay. Use the power surfboard to achieve the fastest completion time in the surfing event. Advance.
Got this.
Oh.
My speed knows no limits. It's been a while since I went surfing. I'm feeling a little nervous. I wonder what kind of upgrades Lucy was talking about. A custom course and a jet-powered board? This is incredible! So this is what zipping across the waves feels like. These mods are amazing! Lucy is truly a genius. Alright, deep breath. Time to focus and finish this course.
I'm a bit rusty, but it still feels pretty good. You're really good, Alice. It's all thanks to Lucy's help. I've never seen surf courses and boards like these. How did you make it happen? I want to know too. Whether it's on land or sea, as long as there's a pad, the full course to make sure everything was safe. All right, now you should have a good idea of how it works. Such a thorough plan. Thank you, Lucy. No matter how you look at it, this is by far the most feasible and most cost-efficient solution. With this, even the resort's current budget should be able to cover it. No, we're not planning to charge for these modifications. Leaps and Bounds only handles the logistics, so these modifications can't really be considered part of our business. Just take it as my way of saying thanks for always helping us out, and a little token of our friendship. Lucy, you're an angel. All right, flattery won't get you any more favors. If none of you have any objections, yours truly is going to tell those dimwits to get to work. After the modifications are done, we'll enjoy a few days off at the resort. Proxy, come find me when you're free. I'm in a good mood. I might make an exception and let you help with me apply some sunscreen. Lucy heads off toward the hotel parking lot where Steel Tusk is. This means the surfing project is officially back in action with a brand new look. Looks like the surfing project's reconstruction is all set. Belle, thanks for all the hard work, you and Lucy both. Great work, everyone. Watching Alice surf, I really felt the spirit of a dancer at sea. If only I weren't still healing. I'd love to get out on the water, too. I already spread the word about this project to my fellow surfers, and I bet we'll soon see more thrill-seeking visitors coming to test their limits. Helen, can I count on you to handle the setup for the new courses and keep the surfing project running? With your enthusiasm, I'm sure you'll inspire plenty of people to give it a try. I'll be dropping by often to join in too. Don't worry. I'll definitely turn this place into the new holy ground for new Eridu surf enthusiasts. A shooting game booth, huh? I remember when Dad used to take me to festivals as a kid. I always planted myself in front of these and refused to budge. Did you win a lot of prizes? I've been a crack shot since I was little. I'd come home with armfuls of fleshy prizes and share them with my little siblings every time. Alright, enough reminiscing. We gotta get that shooting game up and running again. But just bringing back a regular old shooting booth feels kinda boring. You can find games like that anywhere. Maybe we can spice it up a little and make it way more fun. Right as you're all caught up in conversation, a laid-back girl suddenly shows up by your side. Are you to the bosses of my boss that she mentioned? Sorry, you are? I'm Mia, the intern Miss Trees just hired. Though I'm new on the job, I lived around here since I was little, so I pretty much know the place inside out. Can I help you with anything? Mia, are you the one in charge of this booth? I was wondering, could we shoot at moving targets while we're on the move ourselves? I'm not sure. It sounds pretty tricky. Our resort does have this cruise tour around the island. If you want a moving platform without doing the moving yourself, that could work. Shooting on a boat. That sounds awesome. We don't have any moving targets here, so I'm just thinking out loud, setting up launcher points for targets at sea and stuff. That's way beyond our resort's current budget anyway. Yeah, you got a point. We probably need to get some custom mechanical devices for that. Let me think if there's a more budget-friendly solution. I know someone who's pretty much an expert. Well, really? Didn't know you had a connection like that, Belle. That's a big help. Could I ask them for for some advice? If they're up for a little vacation, I'll give them a locals only deal they won't be able to resist. Under Yuzuha's expectant gaze, you shoot Grace a quick knock-knock message and give her a brief rundown of the situation. You figured it'd take at least a half a day for her to show up, but to your surprise, she arrives in under an hour, with a fleet of mysterious purpose drones buzzing right behind her. Proxy, long time no see. I can't believe you're running a resort with your friends now. You're really branching out, huh? Just here to lend a hand, that's all. So, long story short, Miss Ukanami and Miss Mia here want to design a boat-based shooting attraction for the resort, but they're stuck without a mechanical system to control the moving targets. Yes, exactly. Grace, could you give us some advice? With the resort's current budget, spending money on custom mechanical devices isn't very realistic. No need to get anything custom made. Where's the boat heading out to sea? I'll take everything you need right now. Really? Of course, see these drones? I brought these kids here just for this. Give me a moment to prepare some on the boat. Then you can take this brand new setup for a spin out at sea. Thanks a ton, Miss Grace. In that case, I'm taking my modded umbrella for a test run. I'll fill you in once I'm back. Huh? The game's coming back already? Should we head out now? Let's go! Miss Grace says we're all set. Alright, let's get on the boat and head out. Score points by hitting targets as they appear. Drag the left stick to move the crosshair. The center of the crosshair is the direction of the fire. Press hold to fire. I'm gonna adjust crosshair.
The weather's great and I'm feeling hyped. Now, where are the targets? Huh? Drones? Where did they come from? I see. So these stealth drones are actually the targets. We just need to shoot down all the targets they're carrying.
When hit by bullets, okay.
That
Let's see.
Awesome! Let's keep it up and finish strong.
Oh! Oh, I see. There are bombs. Okay.
Reload time.
Okay. Oops.
Lucky me!
Trial one complete. So, how was my performance on the ship? Did I blow your minds? Perfect, absolutely perfect. That was amazing, Miss Grace. Miss Grace, these drones are so cool. Have they been on the boat the whole time? I want to know too. They can operate on their own according to the program I've set. Once placed on the boat heading out to sea, they'll take off in batches of preset times and fly around the vessels at a fairly constant speed. With various targets attached beneath these kids, visitors on the boat simply need to shoot at the targets. Any drone whose target is hit will follow its programmed instructions and return to its standby position on the boat. Whoa, I can't believe something like this exists. Alice has to see this later. You know how her science brain lights up at stuff like this. No need to be surprised, everyone. It's just a little design I'm still refining. Simply put, there are loads of these drones sitting in Bellabog's warehouse, and I figure this would be the perfect place to put them to use. Indeed, but the rental price for these drones... The price? It's free, of course. Like I said, these little ones are still in the testing phase, so their stealth control capabilities aren't all that stable yet. I was actually planning to take them into the Hollow for some ethereal testing, but you gave me a better idea. These kids are in your hands now. Use them as the final piece of the puzzle, keep track of their performance, and report back to me, so I can see what issues remain and where there's room for improvement. Grace Yulie came through for us. You've done so much for us already, Proxy. Plus, if this project gets a lot of visitors trying it out, we'll get a pretty sweet sample size for the test results. That'd be a huge help to me. Grace, would you be interested in staying a few more days at the Fantasy Resort? That way you'll get any test feedback right away, and it's a perfect excuse to take a well-deserved break. You know what? That's a great idea. Business has been booming lately, and with more and more projects coming in, the whole team's been feeling the heat. Everyone could really use a break. In that case, I'll take up on the offer, Ukanami. I'll go ahead and get these kids settled into the boat. After that, it's all in your hands. Then it's time for me to head back and help the little ones pack for the trip. Grace takes off with her fleet of amazing drones. All that remains is to prepare a few water guns for guest use, and just like that, the attraction's back to business. Now, thanks to you and Grace, our archipelago shoot has now officially become one of the resort's signature attractions. Yusaha, while you were trying out the game, I came up with a few new routes and some fresh targets. I can really see the potential for expansion here. Oh, and I've been promoting the project online too. Believe it or not, I hang out on internet pretty often. I'm sure some gaming fans will be curious to give it a try. He has more of a homebody than I expected. You're way more motivated than you seemed at first, Mia. I'll leave this booth in your hands then. I'll make sure to test out every new route you came up with myself. No problem, leave it to me. Hold on a moment, I am getting thirsty. I'm gonna quickly... Okay, I'm back. Is there something I can help you with, Belle? Tell Therese about the resort construction progress. I filled Therese on the resort development plans and the revival process for our archipelago shoot and the surfing activities. Thank you. Thank you all so much. As you can see, Egg and I did everything we could to bring the resort's popularity back, but nothing really worked. Maybe I just don't have my father's business sense. But after hearing what you guys have been up to, even I can tell that this combo really packs a punch. It'll definitely knock people off their feet. Draw them in. If Miss Alice and Miss Yuzuha have already started working on this, then please do let me, Egg, and the rest of the staff give you our full support. I didn't say it earlier, but the future of this resort really means a lot to us. I can tell. I knew reaching out on Internet was the right call. I'm sure that once we get this plan rolling, the resort will be busting again in no time. Let's focus on boosting visitor traffic to the resort. We'll open up new attractions, host music festivals. With every step we take, the traffic should go up. And if you ever need updates on the resort's operations or visit traffic data, just drop by the reception. I'll have the latest numbers ready for you. Let me take a look now. Sure. Oh, then I started surfing again. Yep.
I got this. I'll tame the waves. My speed knows no limits. I'll tame the waves. Let's make some waves. I'll tame the waves. Yes! I did it!
Challenge results. Yes.
Take a deep breath. Let's go! Let's make some waves.
Okay, so I have to avoid hitting those.
I got this! My speed knows no limits! Let's make some waves! Let's make some waves! Let's make some waves! My speed knows no limits! My speed knows no limits!
Ha!
Take a deep breath.
Oh boy! Ah, missed it.
My speed knows no limits. Let's make some waves. My speed knows no limits. Let's make some waves.
If you have any questions or need anything, just let me know.
Playing shooting games on the ocean with drones that can turn invisible as moving targets? Seriously? I've never heard of anything like that. Yuzuha, are you actually a genius when it comes to inventing stuff? You don't lay down thick on that thick with everyone, do you, milady? I just have to ride along with Belle and Grace. That's all. But surfing like the biker gangs? Now that sounds like a blast. Would you look at that? We've got 2 solid attractions already. So what should we whip up next? As for our next step, I believe I may have something in mind. After all, even in a resort like this, that place does rather stand out. Looks like we're on the same wavelength. I was already thinking it when I passed by that spot. When it comes to the seaside, you just can't miss this. The aquarium! Deep sea fishing trip! Not so much for being on the same wavelength. Why deep sea fishing of all things? Yuzuha, didn't you notice the aquarium in the shopping district is completely empty right now? If we could fill those tanks with fish again, we'd have another iconic attraction right there. But where are we even gonna get the fish from? To make the aquarium impressive enough to draw crowds, we'd have to spend a whole lot of dennies, right? But fishing is different. All we need is a boat and some rods, and it'll let visitors really connect to the sea. Not everyone's into fishing, you know. And besides, leaving the resort's aquarium empty like this doesn't feel right either. Rather than focusing on fishing, I really think we should look into restoring the aquarium first. It's like the disagreement's getting intense. But come to think of it, maybe fishing and the aquarium don't have to be mutually exclusive. What if we just use the fish people catch to fill the aquarium? That's actually a great idea. The Throne Quarter has some rich marine resources, so we should be able to reel in quite a variety. This would solve the issue of where to get to display fish, and give those caught at sea a proper home. Let's do it then. Catching the fish ourselves and filling the aquarium little by little. That's way more rewarding than just getting them from somewhere else. And it's like I need a sip of my drink. Oh, no. Therese told me her Bingboo's stationed by the dock, handling all the boat trips. Let's go have a chat with it about our fishing plans. Belle, Yuzuha, you two go on ahead. I'd like to stop by the aquarium first and get a better sense of how things are there. I'll be waiting for your good news. Give it to us. Oh, wait, what's with a little Bangboo and little captain? I'm a veteran Bangboo with over 15 years of experience. Call me Captain MP. Fishing lover, photography enthusiast by day, I'm out at sea chasing whale sharks by night. I'm running around with my trusty camera, bazooka. Snapping shots of flowers and leaves, that's just everyday life for me, MP. I can tell you're pretty up there. Hold on a moment. Okay. So, it is. Okay. So your hobbies are total senior stuff. Anyway, so you're Teresa's new friends, right? If you're looking to go fishing, I can take you out to sea. I'm a Bangbu, terror of the seas, and I'm one heck of a captain. Well, you really live up to your name, Captain MP. So if any tourists want to go fishing later, I bet you get them there and back safely, right? Tourists? Strangers? They are kind of scary. Nah, I try my best so Therese doesn't have to worry about the resort anymore and the resort can thrive again. As a little reward, I'm gonna bring my camera along and take some lovely scenery shots when I get back. Get a break. You're the best, Captain MP. So, are we good to go? Good to head out now? Yeah, we can. Just there's only one small boat available right now, so we can only fish near the coast. As for the bigger one, it broke down a while ago, and we don't have money to fix it. If the resort really starts making some money, we might be able to get it fixed. Then we can go fishing in even more distant spots. But for now, if you're ready, shall we get going? Let's go fishing now. Nothing beats the feeling of being out at sea. Boat steady now, Belle. How about we do a little fishing here and see what we can haul in for the aquarium? All the fishing gear's already set up. I'm not great at fishing either myself, but I'll be right here cheering you on. Go, go, go!
I'm feeling pumped. Take my bait. Let me help you. Yay! Let's try again next time.
I was the Ultimate Angler Championship winner, you know? Wait, are you talking about the Ultimate Angler Championship? Don't tell me you're the champion of a human division. The one and only. Oh, it's you. I'm the champion of the Bangbu division. In photography, I studied under the Master Snap, and in fishing, I learned from President Chiyu of the Redo Fishing Association. What a twist of fate to meet another champion here. Since fate brought us together, I'll give you a little bonus. You know how you often catch duplicate fish or ones you don't want when fishing? Yeah, that happens a lot. Give me all those fish and I'll trade you some angler commemorative coins for them. Angler commemorative coin? Those are special tokens made by the Redo Fishing Association just for us fish-loving Bangbu, and they usually only circulate among us. If we sell fish to the association, they'll trade us these coins in return. Save up enough angler commemorative coins and you get all kinds of good stuff. Better rods, decorations, not a single denny needed. From now on, let's trade in fish and commemorative coins. It's my way of recognizing you as an ultimate angler. Keep reeling in those rare catches and I'll help make the resort shine. Thanks, MP. Nah. No need for thanks, we're both anglers here. Now, let's check your haul. Wanna swap it for some commemorative coins?
sea breeze feels so refreshing. I wish every day could be this sunny.
As long as you keep smiling, I'm sure every day will be summer vibes.
You sure know how to sweet talk 'em, don't ya? As a reward, how about a massage later?
Huh?
What's with that face? Kama's the one giving the massage, not me. But how should I put this? I just wanted to say thanks, you know? The breeze is picking up a little. Wanna scoot a bit closer? Belle, thanks for sticking around and spending this summer with us at the resort.
So, you didn't get this resort just to have fun, did you? It's for Alice, right?
So you noticed, huh? Well, after everything that's happened, she's been kind of down lately. I thought bringing her to the beach, letting her take a break from all the real-world stress, might help ease her worries. At least a little.
But what about you? I want to see you drop the tough act and give us a real, honest smile for once.
Thanks for caring about me, too. But don't worry. Right now, I'm enjoying the most ordinary, yet most beautiful summer vacation. Belle, you might just be the best spooky story I've stumbled upon this summer.
Oh, what an honor! Should I expect myself to show up on Spook Shack's Internaut page next?
Let me think. Nah, better not. That'd be way too embarrassing.
Under MP's escort, you return to the resort's reception area with Yuzuha. That was quite an experience, wouldn't you say, Belle? I'm really happy just being here. It looks like deep sea fishing's all set to be a real attraction for the whole resort now. Oh, right. Alice said she was heading to the aquarium earlier. Wonder how it's going over there. I'm off to the aquarium to drop off the fish we just caught. Don't forget to swing by later, too, Belle. Wait, is that a shark? That's a big shark. That's a hammerhead shark. Belle, you're here. Look, I've already put the fish we caught into the aquarium. How does it look? It's starting to feel like a proper aquarium. I agree. If we can add a few more fish species, I'm sure visitors will start coming to check out the aquarium in no time. Thank you all for your help. As you can see, I also serve as the curator of this aquarium, though it's been out of operation for quite some time. Thanks to you, it's finally getting back on track. Mr. Egg, why was the aquarium closed before? If we were putting the fish we catch at sea into the tanks, I believe you and MP could easily make it work together. That's true, but the aquarium was merely a decorative attraction. Something nice to have, but not essential. For a struggling resort, it's offered little help and cost too much to maintain, so shutting it down became the only option. But you've changed all that. I've heard about from Mia and Helen that you've rebuilt 2 attractions already. As long as the resort as a whole can turn a profit, the aquarium will have every reason to stay open. If it's not too much trouble, I'd really love your help at making the aquarium a little more beautiful bit by bit, with all kinds of fish and thoughtful decorations. As the curator, I've always dreamed of showing every visitor just how beautiful deep sea can be. I'll also do my best to run this place well and make the aquarium a highlight of the resort. Leave it to me, the ultimate angler. Much appreciated. If you ever need more info or want to make changes to the fish or decorations in the aquarium, just let me know anytime. I'll make sure everything is arranged just the way you like. A manatee?
Focus. I got something.
Oh, this one's rare.
Spot on. Give it all you've got.
Rare subspecies. Ooh, a rainbow slit? I don't know.
Get ready. Got one. Focus. I got something. Yay! Get ready. Got one. Perfect timing. Time to flex those fishing skills. Focus. I got something. Perfect timing. Spot on. Yay! Let's go back and rest.
Archipelago shoot, surfing, fishing, an aquarium, and now a music festival is in the works. Hard to believe how far the resort has come already. Alice, maybe we're actually pretty capable. I won't deny it, but honestly, Belle deserves more of the credit. Without her help, things might not have gone so smoothly. You're right. Belle, feel like grabbing some ice cream later? My treat. Now we just wait for the resort's visitor numbers to climb and enjoy the rest of this vacation. Get one for my brother, too. You siblings have such a great bond. Let's go find Wise. He should be wandering around nearby and go kick back together. First, I want to...
Hope you enjoy exploring the dreamlike deep sea.
So no manatee? You've had quite a day, Belle. I saw you with Alice and Yuzuha a couple times around here. Now take it easy, okay? Let's just enjoy the rest of this vacation. Want some ice cream? Huh? Your treat? Should be on me. You two did all the heavy lifting just now. Come on, let's go look for them together. Just as the conversation is about to end, a commotion breaks out from the beach below. It sounds like multiple people shouting loudly. What's going on? Why has it got so noisy all of a sudden? I'll go take a look. I hope this isn't more trouble. Sorry about this, Belle. Treating you to ice cream might have to wait. We got some more pressing matters to deal with. What's happening? We've only just arrived ourselves, so we're not quite sure what's going on, but judging by the scene, it seems that someone's been stirring up trouble here. Troublemakers showing up just as the resort starts doing well. Doing well? Totally expected. It's just like how Yumcho Sin's cooking brings out the rats and roaches. Good thing Sweetie's been putting in serious work every day to keep those pests in check. Alright, let's deal with this. Can't let the tourists walk away with nothing but bad memories, right? Let's go!
I understand your concern, but I assure you, what you're describing is simply not possible.
Therese, what's going on?
Alice, there's a group of troublemakers who've been causing a scene, scaring away all the visitors.
Troublemakers? What do you mean? I'm a paying customer here for some honest fun. Your place is haunted and we can't even talk about it? Y'all saw that, right? This place is straight up haunted, and look at how the resort management's handling it. If I wasn't strong and in perfect health, that ghost would have scared me to death!
Whoa, 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 haunted? Tell us all about it. If this is for real, that's some serious stuff.
I was just taking a walk here and thought I saw a figure in the window display, so I went to check it out.
It's so
And on
obvious
the other
it's a
side
stage.
of the window, I saw,
A creepy portrait of a woman that moves?
Oh yeah. It was this super creepy painting with what looked like a dead woman on it, and she moved. Then she just stared at me. It scared the life out of me.
Just as I thought. There were rumors about this resort being haunted a few years ago. Now we've got proof. Who'd want to stay in a haunted place like this? I want my
That's not
money
really
back.
proof. You're just...
That's right. Y'all should stay away from this haunted place. Hey, management, you hear me? I want my money back.
Are you two done with your little stand-up routine?
Our resort has surveillance cameras all over, including right in front of the window display where you two were standing. Let's check the footage and see for ourselves if it's really haunted. Accusing us of being haunted is no small matter. If the surveillance footage proves there's nothing out of the ordinary, you two will have to face consequences.
Are you threatening me? Who's to say you didn't tamper with the cameras beforehand? I know what I saw. Just because it's not caught on camera doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Oh, we just mentioned checking the security footage, and you already know it didn't catch anything? Bit quick to jump to conclusions, don't you think?
Keep your mouth shut.
Anyway, let's check the security footage first. If these two customers still have any objections about what's on camera, we can ask public security to come sort this out. You're okay with that, right?
Like I said, your footage can't be trusted. What part don't you get? Keep playing games with me, and you're gonna regret it.
Dear guests, if you're feeling sick, I've got some meds right here. And if that can't fix your problems, resorting to violence won't either. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Violence? I didn't intend to get violent.
The muscular canine fireman, who has just finished his other part-time job, steps forward from the crowd and stands before the two men. Bravado, okay.
Just like he said, we're all here to relax and have a good time. No matter what kind of dispute you have, violence isn't the answer. I'm sure everyone here would agree with that. That said, these two guests did report something unusual. And let's not forget there were rumors about Fantasy Resort being haunted a few years ago. Management, if you want everyone to feel safe, shouldn't you address it directly?
Willis, shouldn't you be sitting in your air-conditioned office at Three Gates Corp? What are you doing here?
Easy, no need to be so hostile. I just heard the resort's business was turning around and came to congratulate you, that's all. Instead of talking about me, shouldn't you be focusing on addressing the concerns of the guests here?
To all our guests at Fantasy Resort, please allow me to formally address these so-called haunting rumors. When this resort first opened a few years ago, there were indeed rumors. A few guests claimed they saw ghosts, but none of them could provide any solid evidence. There was no way to prove it. No one was injured. We contacted public security immediately and filed a detailed report. In the years that followed, nothing like that has ever happened again. So please, rest assured.
The way you said that sounds like you're calling those guests liars. The ones back then and the two today. And this claim that nothing's happened in years, maybe that's just because nobody's been coming here.
It was because of you. You planted those rumors right after we opened, scared people off, and wrecked the business. Once the place was dead, you didn't need to keep stirring things up. Now that we're finally getting back on our feet, here you are, pulling the same trick again, having your goons dress up as visitors to smear us.
I'm afraid I can't accept these baseless accusations. I represent Three Gates Corp. Are you suggesting that either the old rumors or these two gentlemen have something to do with us? Feel free to investigate all you want. No matter how deep you dig, you'll find our hands are clean. I'm a pretty forgiving person, so I'll pretend I didn't hear those accusations against our group just now. But you may want to tread more carefully from now on. I understand you're all eager to turn a profit, considering your loan payment deadline is approaching. But as your creditor, I really can't encourage putting visitors in danger with this haunted house business, just to make a quick buck.
So this resort's drowning in debt? No wonder only ghosts would want to come here.
That's not all. Spiders have made themselves at home here too. Guess where? Right in the cash register.
Oh, sir, why do you know what's inside our cash register? Mind explaining that in a bit more detail?
Of course I was just guessing. I just took a wild guess.
Oh yeah? Then I'll go take a look inside the register. You don't mind, right?
What do you mean by that? He was just taking a guess. Is it really necessary to be this suspicious? Right, Mr. Willis?
Sorry, do I know you? The staff here can do whatever they want. It's their right. And if something has gone missing from the cash register, I think a search would be totally justified. Looks like this whole dispute was just a misunderstanding. Well, I've got things to take care of.
He's throwing them
I'll
under
be
the
on my
bus.
way.
As expected of someone from Tops, always quick to cut ties when things go south. Well then, if there really has been a theft, would you two be willing to submit to a quick search?
Idiot! The job was simple, but you just had to get greedy and steal stuff.
Can I help you, Zaha? Huh?
But I figured no one was gonna miss that cash anyway! Miss that cash anyway!
This job
you mentioned. Would you mind explaining it to us in more detail? Remember the soft touch of sand.
No way in hell! From now on, you won't get another word out of us.
Go with the blade.
Oh yeah? Then get ready to cry like a baby. This is gonna sting.
Surf's up! Prepped and rapid.
The thugs were quickly taken away by resort security, who had just arrived on the scene. They'll be handed over to public security for questioning. Once the theft came to light, the crowd figured the whole ghost story was nothing more than a distraction cooked up by thieves, and they casually went about their day. Sorry, my other part-time job's been pretty hectic lately, so I'm running late. I can't believe Trouble's managed to follow us all the way out here. Nah, your timing was perfect, Minato. It was your strong entrance that overwhelmed those two thugs, forcing that guy Willis to step in and try to take control himself. That guy. He totally gives me off sleazy in a suit vibes. He's a manager at Three Gates Corp, right? Why would a mid-level exec from a big tops company have it out for this resort? Willis has held a grudge against our resort for ages. Like he said, he's our creditor, but for the longest time he didn't even care enough to show up. I didn't expect he'd bring in a gang of thugs today. Ever since you took over, the resort's come back to life. I've honestly started to believe things are turning around. He must have heard about that and decided to stir things up. As for the haunting they mentioned, that absolutely never happened. In the 5 years since the resort opened, there hasn't been a single real paranormal incident. Still, those ghost rumors started making the rounds not long after we first opened. Those ghost rumors struck a devastating blow to our resort. Just when it was beginning to flourish, from that point on, things only got worse. I can't believe we nearly went through the nightmare all over again. So glad you were here. Don't worry. Compared to what we've been through, Willis's little antics are hardly worth our attention. Honestly, his involvement just makes me question whether Three Gates has any judgment at all. Let him come back a dozen times and we'll just keep kicking him out. The resort's finally catching on. Let's not throw him off our plans. Yuzuha's right. These cheap tricks are all he's got. He's no real threat to us now. But is that really all he's got? Belle's got a point. Alright, I'll get Kama to patrol the area and keep an eye out for any shady folks. That way everyone can chill a little more. I didn't know Kama was capable of that as well. In any case, it seems that our emergency has been handled. You all must be tired. Shall we head back to our rooms and rest? Come to think of it, it really is time to get some rest. The vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally coming down, drowsiness creeps in before... Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Vacation started off with such a bang that now, with everything finally calming down, drowsiness creeps in before you know it. After saying your goodbyes to everyone, you head back to your room at the hotel. The steady sound of the ocean lulls you into a peaceful sleep. Thanks for all the hard work you guys put in, Belle. The resort's visitor numbers are growing visibly by the day. Well, it stirred up a little bit of trouble, sure, but it's thanks to you and to Alice and Yuzuha's hard work that the resort's been improving so much. I could have never imagined something like this in the past. It's only going to get better from here. I believe we can do this. So, do we need to review the resort's performance and visitor flow? The current numbers are a real surprise compared to before. Let me take a look. Please let me take a look. Okay. Huh? Okay, let's do this.
Locked in. Ha! Ha ha! 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 Ha ha! Ha ha!
And
Ooh!
and
Ha ha!
and
Ha ha! Perfect! Come on! Praise me! Locked in. All tapped up. Gotta reload. Ha! All tapped up. Ha ha! Reload time. Ha! All tapped up. Reload time. Gotta reload. Reload time. Nice and easy.
I'm gonna redo that one.
Let's ace this stage.
Okay.
All tapped up. Continue.
And
All tapped up. Back in business. Gotta reload. Continue. Lucky me.
okay.
Locked and loaded. Not over yet.
Ready?
Gotta reload. Continue. Reload time.
Oh boy.
Back in business. Ooh. All topped up. Ha! Reload time. Gotta reload. Ooh. Reload time. Perfect. Come on, praise me.
Okay.
Locked and loaded.
Okay.
All topped up. Back in business. Gotta reload. Continue. locked and loaded. Gotta reload. All topped up. Not over yet. Gotta reload. Ha-ha! All topped up. Back in business. Reload time. Ha-ha! All topped up. Continue. Ooh. Gotta reload. Ha-ha! Ha! Reload time. Ha-ha! Perfect. Come on. Praise me. A one-of-a-kind, brand new experience.
Morning, Belle. How did you sleep last night? The sound of the waves is perfect for falling asleep. Nothing makes me happier than seeing you well rested, making sure every guest feels the relaxation and beauty of the seaside. That's what this resort is all about. Oh, and Yusaha and Miss Alice are currently near the music festival stage, getting things ready. Since there's nothing else pressing at the moment, maybe you'd like to go check it out? Sounds good! No problem. Honestly, after taking a peek at Mr. Arnold's guest list, I'm kind of excited for the festival too.
Welcome to Fantasy Resort.
Morning, Belle. You're just in time. This lady actually picked classical music for the festival's opening piece. Come on, help me talk her out of it. Classical music can liven up the atmosphere just as well, and since I've studied it since childhood, I can make the arrangements even better. This is our music festival, after all. It deserves a design that's fresh and original. You weren't that good at negotiating when we first met. How do you get so skilled? Fine, let me think about it a bit more. For now, let's get back to checking the performer list. You're pretty energetic for this early hour. Feeling totally recharged after a full night's sleep. Minato's covering the other attractions today, so Alice and I are diving headfirst into Music Fest prep. Arnold reached out to quite a few popular bands and singers, but most of their agencies turned down the invitation after learning about their recent situation with the Thimefield family. there are still those willing to come. As of this morning, we've got all the dozen or so bands and singers confirmed for the performance. In the name of Thimefield, we will make this music festival a success. Of course! But if we really want the music festival to be a hit, I still don't think we should open with classical music. Mixing in a few classical elements into pop, though, that I'm totally on board with. Anyway, we still got a lot to prep today. Sounds like fun! I knew you'd say that, but it might be more tiring than you think. If it gets too much, you can always go chill on the beach chairs and soak up some sun. When I'm tired. After agreed with Alice and Yuzuha to take a more relaxed approach to the prep work, you spend some time setting up props in front of the stage, then wander down to the beach to splash in the water. Before you know it, the night quietly falls. I can't believe it's this late already. Were we perhaps a little too inefficient today? Haven't we got most of the prep done already? Alice, you're stressing way too much. Why don't we grab Wise and Minato and head over to the sailboat drinks stand? We can catch the evening breeze and watch some spooky movies. Watching movies with friends at night? I've never tried that before. Let's go! Ah! Ghost! There's a ghost! What's going on? What? Did someone just say ghost? Yeah, looks like it. Guess our movie night's gonna have to wait a bit. Alice, Belle, let's go check out what's going on. We're going there? For real? Get up, this place is haunted. We can't stay here. I want to, but my legs feel like jelly. Besides, you're the only one who insisted on this resort. I even warned you about those rumors on internet. About this place being haunted. What's happening? Ah! Calm down, this is a real person, not a ghost. You are a real person, right? Calm down, I'm a real person. This place is haunted. Those rumors were true after all. We were just taking a walk here when all of these paranormal things started happening. Some resort this is. A resort for ghosts, more like. Where'd you seen this? Reception, the shopping area, cafe. Just go check it out yourself. I'm just like my girlfriend. My legs are so weak I can barely walk. Someone help us get back to the hotel. We need to check out and go home.
Cruise between islands and shoot away. Aren't you curious what that feels like?
They say that this place is haunted. You promised this vacation would have nothing to do with ghosts. Haunted? This shouldn't be happening. I haven't sensed any supernatural presence at this resort. Belle, let's head over and check out what's going on. Are we really going to check it out? Let's go.
Someone's screaming! What's going on?
Let's head over and check it out.
Wait! Wait for me!
A head-shaped balloon, both hideous and eerie, hovers in midair. Its eyes are lifeless, that there's this unsettling feeling that they might start rolling any second and lock up gazes with you.
What's that? Looks like something's happening over there, too!
Belle? Yuzuha? Could you please slow down?
A carved portrait of a woman hangs on the wall. If I remember correctly, this painting wasn't here before. The woman smiles eerily. You can't make out her face, but her skin is as pale as a corpse. Could this be the creepy portrait those thugs were talking about earlier?
Yuzuha! The painting!
Don't be scared, Alice. Just stick with us.
Okay, this I definitely saw.
Can we not go any farther, please?
tattered doll hangs upside down, its head twitching ominously upon closer inspection. The inverted posture, combined with its nearly shattered body, seems to herald the arrival of some horrific presence. Meanwhile, heard footsteps came from behind. Wise, Minato, Therese, Egg, and your other companions. Everyone was drawn here by the commotion.
What's going on? What are these? Have you guys seen anything like this before?
No. Nobody would put something this disturbing in a resort.
I don't remember anything like this either. Let's get rid of them first. I think quite a few customers are already freaked out by them. Wise is looking pretty uncomfortable too.
You reach out to touch these weird objects, but your hand passes right through them. No matter how many times you try, you fail to make contact. These objects have no physical form.
No. This isn't right. Why can't I touch any of them?
Impossible. Something must
Are
be
they
wrong.
holograms? Therese also reaches out trying to grab the objects, but touches nothing but air. Her face turns pale. The visitors have witnessed both failed attempts, but their fear growing as it becomes clear these eerie objects have no physical form. Whispers spread among the guests, unease and panic starting to ripple through the crowd.
How could this be? I always thought Willis was just spreading rumors. But if these things don't even exist physically, then that means...
Miss, please stop. There are guests all around watching. You're the manager. Anything you say right now can make things spiral even worse.
Everyone stay calm. It's too early to jump to conclusions. Let's focus on handling the situation. Monato, please help calm down the guests in this area and get them settled in their rooms or somewhere safe. Iji, take Therese back to rest.
Okay, I got this.
Miss, take a breath. Here, come with me.
And then Wise, Belle, and Alice. Let's... Wait, Alice?
You realize Alice isn't following you after seeing those eerie objects. Her nerves finally snap and her brain's completely shut down.
Oh no. Alice can't handle scary stuff, especially up close like this. She's passed out standing up.
Alice? Can you hear me, Alice? If you don't answer, I'm cutting your bangs into a weird side part! This balloon! This painting! And this plushie! Here we go. I knew that would snap you out of it. Easy now, don't be scared. They won't hurt you. I can't! This is horrifying! They're completely asymmetric!
That's what scares her.
Huh? It's the asymmetry that's bothering you right now?
Asymmetry is terrifying! And they're scary too! Wise! Belle! Yuzuha! Please, just get rid of them! I'd love to, but they don't have a physical form. Wait, what?
They just vanished. But we didn't even do anything yet. What's going on?
Yuzuha! Didn't you say this place wasn't haunted? No physical form? Vanishing into thin air? That's totally ghosts! It's okay, Alice. When I first came here to check the place out, I didn't sense anything supernatural at all. But now this is happening, which means...
This isn't just a regular haunting.
So you're saying there's something else behind this so-called haunting?
Yup. As a veteran of Spook Shack, I can say with certainty that most urban legends aren't really supernatural. As for what they actually are, well, that's what we're about to find out.
I've evacuated the guests and did a quick sweep around the area. No sign of anyone suspicious. What's the plan now?
Thanks, Monato. It's getting pretty late, and without any leads, we're not likely to make progress tonight. Let's call it a night and get some rest. I hope this incident won't cause too much trouble for the resort tomorrow.
Yuzuha, Belle, I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay with me?
Sure. Sorry you had to go through all that tonight.
I got you. I can even sing you a lullaby, Alice. If you can't sleep, I'll help you drift off, or we can stay up and have a girls' night chat.
Wise, you seem scared too. You good, bud?
I'm good. I'm totally fine being alone in my room.
Had a whole night of nightmares, and arguing outside the room makes going back to sleep impossible. Better head out and see what's going on. Egg seems to be trying to communicate with some agitated tourists, but it's not going well. After yelling at him a few times, he just walked away. Good morning, Miss Bell. You look exhausted. About that, stay calm and hear me out. Someone posted about last night's incident on internet right after it happened. Now it's spreading everywhere. Even tourists who weren't at the scene last night are losing trust in the resort after seeing the photos online. Early this morning, lots of guests rushed over demanding refunds and checking out. I can't manage things here. Please help our receptionist. She's probably dealing with way more complaints over there. She won't be able to handle it alone. I'm counting on you. Dear guests, please remain calm. The resort has never taken your safety lightly. Please trust us. Stay calm? How can we stay calm? Internet is flooded with ghost videos and photos right now. Just makes your excuses look even more pathetic. Please give us some time. We'll get back to you with an answer soon. We don't want to wait for an answer in a haunted resort. Bottom line, we're checking out right now. Are you giving us a refund or not? Keep beating around the bush and we'll expose you as frauds all over the internet. I received everyone's requests regarding the refunds. I'll process your requests by one. Please sign up in an orderly manner. You can see tears welling up in Therese's eyes. While observing the reception area, someone suddenly taps your shoulder. You turn to find Wise, Yuzuha, and Alice standing behind you. You all move to a more convenient spot to talk.
I can't believe how fast the haunting rumors spread. We've worked so hard to turn this place around. If this keeps up, it could scare people off all over again.
Looks like we need to get to the bottom of this ASAP. Monato can hold down operations at the resort for now. While he's handling things, we need to figure out what's really going on. If we keep dragging this out, who knows if we'll even be able to make the music festival happen?
Yuzuha, do we really have to investigate the haunting? Can't we just let Mr. Arnold handle this?
Milady, last night you hugged Belle and me so tight we almost passed out, and now you're getting cold feet? By the way, do you always sleep at home hugging a plushie on each side to keep things perfectly symmetrical? Besides, Mr. Arnold must be busy with all your family matters, right? Stuff like this is exactly what Spook Shack is here for.
But all those places you took me to explore before were just false alarms. This is my first time seeing a real haunting. So asymmetrical, so terrifying. Ghostly objects with no physical form right before my eyes!
Alice, calm down. Remember what I told you last night? Most urban legends...
aren't really supernatural?
You got it. Actually, I didn't finish the whole thing. As a new member of Spook Shack, you should hear it all. Behind every urban legend lies something unknown in this world. The truth behind these unknowns might be man-made, supernatural, or even a brand new truth nobody's discovered yet. But no matter what it is, it belongs only to those with courage. Only those brave enough to face these tales have the right to uncover the truth. Pretty cool, right? That's exactly why I love ghost stories so much.
Did Monato join Spook Shack because he was moved by that speech too?
Huh? Of course not, 'cause I just made that up a couple days ago.
Just when I was starting to feel a little inspired, and you were totally messing with me.
Sorry, but judging by your look, I think you're ready to join the investigation.
To be honest, I'm still a little scared. Those paranormal objects really shook me up. But if I'm with you guys, maybe I'll find the courage to tough it out.
Perfect. Then let's kick off step 1 of our investigation. Have fun! Enjoy the vacation! Focus on boosting the resort's popularity and make the most of this summer!
Are you for real? This barely sounds like an investigation anymore.
I think I see where you're going with this. You're planning to wait it out for now.
Bingo! Whether it's a real haunting or just someone playing tricks. If you look at how the resort's popularity has tanked, I'd say it's not hard to figure out what's going on. But right now, since we don't have any solid evidence to work with, if we could recreate the supernatural incident one more time, we might be able to push the investigation further. As for how to make that happen...
If we keep bringing people in like usual and minimize the fallout from the haunting, the ghost won't be able to stay hidden for long. Sooner or later, they'll have to show themselves again.
But if something like this happens again, the resort's popularity will take an even bigger hit. Are we really just going to sit back and wait for the next haunting?
Of course not! Before the ghost makes their next move, let's talk to Therese and the others and see if we can find out what really went down at the resort in the past.
We sorted things out with Alice and Yuzuha. Alice is off to talk to Helen, and Yuzuha's checking in with Mia. Go see what they found, or head straight to Therese. She's probably the one who knows this resort best. Miss Belle, you're here. Sorry, I've been dealing with tourist complaints all day, so I'm a bit low on energy. Please don't mind me. Miss, please take a break. I managed to keep the remaining resort guests calm with some entertainment discounts. If you keep pushing yourself like this, your body won't be able to handle it. Miss Belle came to see us for a reason, I'm sure. Is there anything we can help you with? I'd like to get to know more about the resort. I see. No need to be so formal. We'll answer as best we can. About your debt situation with Willis. That guy suddenly showed up after the resort had been operating for just over a year. Due to the rumors of hauntings when we first opened, our business took a nosedive, and we couldn't even recover our initial investment. That's when he came to us, saying he couldn't bear to see this place go under and wanted to help. Back then, Willis was already a division manager at Three Gates Corp, riding high on his own success. Years have passed, and he's still stuck in that manager position with no promotions. I guess that's karma catching up with him for all his dirty deeds. Long story short, we were desperate back then and thought we'd found a lifeline. Miss signed a contract with him, and according to the agreement, Three Gates Corp gave us a huge sum of money with a strict deadline for repayment. That money only prolonged the resort's struggles, and after several years, we still haven't generated any real profits. Now with the deadline approaching, we're running out of time. What happens if you can't pay up? According to the terms of agreement, the resort will be transferred to the Three Gates Corp. I suspect this was their scheme all along to take the resort. No use crying over past mistakes now. If only I could save up enough to pay off the debt and interest, I wouldn't have to lose sleep over that snake Willis anymore. I'd like to know more. MP's got something to say. MP spent all night patrolling with that tanuki called Kaminosuke. But we didn't spot anyone as suspicious. Then MP saw a mosquito landing on thin air. I'm not too sure either. I was really sleepy, so maybe I saw it wrong. I'm gonna bring a camera and take another stroll tonight. Maybe I'll run into it again. This isn't a haunting, right? If it is, MP won't tell a soul. Gotta protect the resort's reputation. Actually, Miss Bell, there's something I haven't mentioned before. This resort was built 11 years ago, and back then it was called the Midsummer Resort. We've kept that from most people until now. It's about this egg, no. No need to keep hiding it anymore. Belle, Alice, and Yuzo have done so much for us. We shouldn't keep silent about this. Fantasy Resort was one of Midsummer Inc.'s assets, the same Midsummer Inc. that once rivaled Three Gates Corp. In military tech before disappearing during the fall of the old capital. The CEO of Midsummer Inc. was my father, as well as Egg's boss and MP's first master. 11 years ago, during the fall of the old capital, he was swallowed by the Hollow along with almost all of Midsummer Inc.'s assets. Before all this, he planned to transform Midsummer Inc. from the military industry to entertainment. Midsummer Resort was meant to be the first step in this transformation. Unfortunately, his departure and the company's downfall turned everything into foam on the waves. Due to the fall of the old capital, the resort's opening was postponed indefinitely. Teresa's father showed me great kindness, so I stayed here with the other staff, tending to Midsummer Inc.'s remaining assets, to look after the young miss. After 6 years, I felt I was finally capable of standing up on my own 2 feet, so I decided to properly take care of my father's inheritance, this resort. So I opened this resort to visitors 5 years ago. But if we kept calling it Midsummer Resort, its connection to Midsummer Inc. would be too obvious. To avoid unnecessary controversy, after careful consideration, we decided to rename it Fantasy Resort. I'm sorry we didn't share all of this earlier. It wasn't intentional. We just didn't expect all this to happen. I hope what we shared can help you get closer to the truth behind the haunting. The truth behind the haunting is still a bit hazy. I understand, I'm sorry. If I come across any other clues, I'll be sure to let you know. After wrapping up the chats with the resort's staff, you join Alice and Yuzuha in a quieter spot to exchange what you've each found out. Oh, so there's more to it than I thought. I feel like there's something that could be a crucial clue. In what MP said? What's not adding up here? Keep spacing out like that and muscle grow on your head, Alice. Wake up! Hold up, Yuzuha. Let me think about this some more. It's like that feeling when a painting looks symmetrical, but something's off in some tiny corner, and you just can't figure out where. It's driving me crazy. Take your time and think on it. Well, we got quite a few helpful details from last round of questioning. Maybe what Willis, being a mid-level exec at Three Gates, has his eye on isn't on the Fantasy Resort itself, but the Midsummer Incorporated backing behind it. But what could Midsummer Incorporated mean to him? And to get Therese to hand over the resort, he first spread rumors about it being haunted, then played the nice guy to get close, saddled the place with debt, and just waited for it to... That explains why he stirred up trouble the other day. If the resort manager managed to recover and cover its debts, his whole plan would fall apart. He had no choice but to try and sabotage the business. All that's left is the haunting itself, if we can just figure out how they pulled off these ghostly tricks. Why do you suddenly grab my tail? So you'll stop making those weird noises while you're thinking. When you're stuck, it's best to take a break and relax. Belle is right. Keep frowning like that and you'll give yourself wrinkles. I heard from MP that the resort made pretty good money yesterday, so we went ahead and fixed up the offshore fishing boat. Why don't you two head out for some fishing to clear your minds? Well, standing here getting nowhere isn't gonna help. But Yuzuha, aren't you coming with us? If going out to sea means listening to someone go non-stop, I'll pass. I'll stay here and keep an eye on the resort. You two go enjoy the sea breeze and clear your heads. Even though the trouble isn't over yet, I'm just a big boo in charge of going out to sea. When I can't be of much help, the least I can do is stick to my post. I got the resort's big boat repaired with that beauty back in action. We can sail out farther and catch even bigger fish. Now to think of it, I left my fishing rod in front of the HDD system before bed last night. Early this morning, Sverry said she was bored and upgraded it with an auto fishing program. Maybe I should give it a try today. Are we going? Are we going? Are we heading out to sea now? Okay, let's go.
Something feels off. But what exactly?
What's on your mind, Alice? Wanna share?
I'm sorry, Belle. You came to help me clear my mind, and I've just been lost in thought the whole time. I was just wondering, what exactly is the true nature of those ghosts? There's this strange, unsettling feeling of déjà vu that I can't shake. Yuzuha is right. Only those brave enough to face the supernatural have the right to uncover the truth. Everyone at the resort deserves to know that truth. I don't want to be the trembling little bunny, cowering in fear of the unknown anymore.
Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling. The answer might be hiding in the everyday stuff around us. Come on, Alice. Shake off those thoughts for a bit. Look over at the horizon. I swear I just saw dolphins out there.
Where? Symmetrical dolphins are the most adorable. Can you point them out to me? It feels like ever since I met you, Yuzuha, and Manato, everything's been changing.
Do you not like change, Alice?
Change means the unknown. It means losing something. Just like ghost stories. It scares me. But now, I see it differently. It's not too bad. Every day I spend with you guys is a pleasant surprise, brought about by change. I feel like I might have said something a little embarrassing. Just don't tell anyone, especially not Yuzuha. Oh, and I think there's a whale over there.
What? A whale? Where?
Come a little closer, and I'll tell you.
After spending a long afternoon on the boat with Alice, he returned to the resort. What's wrong? Come this way.
It looks like something's happening again.
Alice, are you okay?
I'm fine, but there's something else that's been bothering me. Belle, would you mind coming with me to check it out?
Well, there's that painting again. Oh, I didn't notice this before, but the painting is subtly moving. Belle, Alice, you're back just in time, just as we predicted. Once the resort started developing normally, the ghost couldn't sit still anymore. A ghost in broad daylight. Now that's something you don't hear every day. They must be really desperate. But don't worry, Minato made sure to evacuate all the nearby visitors right away. So this shouldn't have much of an impact on the resort's image. Alice, what's wrong? I see a mosquito hovering in midair. That must be what's going on. What are you thinking? You'll have to excuse me, but I need to go verify whether my theory is right or not. Alice hurriedly runs towards where the haunted object was. No matter how many times I say it, it's still so scary. No need to force yourself, Alice. No, I'm fine. More importantly, there should be something around here. Something invisible, yet definitely tangible. What's that? Without offering much explanation, Alice scurries around the haunted object like a nervous but determined little rabbit. She paws at the air, feeling around it as if searching for something. To speed things up, she even puts her nose and ears to work. Her nose twitching to pick up scents, her ears rotating non-stop. She's trying so hard. You're just about to jump in and help her out this slightly awkward situation when Alice suddenly seems to actually touch something. Without a moment's hesitation, she clenches her fist and punches the air in front of her. And right where there was nothing before, an object slowly shifts from invisible to visible. Found it! This is it! This is...
Alice! This is... Huh. A holographic projector.
I knew it!
And it looks like it's the latest model. It can create hyper-realistic, full 3D images. The incorporeal ghosts and the objects we saw, they're just illusions projected by this thing. For someone trying to fake a haunting, this is honestly kind of pathetic. But with the power to stay invisible, it managed to trick us all.
I see. Since no one could spot the source of the projection, everyone thought these holograms were supernatural. But how did they manage to make the projector invisible?
Belle, you were the one who gave me the idea. On the ship, you said, "Deja vu is a signal from our subconscious. Don't ignore that feeling." So I started thinking carefully about where this deja vu feeling was coming from. Figuring out the holographic projector part was easy. The real challenge was finding out how they made it invisible. Until I realized we've seen something like this before. That's where the deja vu came from.
I got it! The drones Grace sent to help us with the Aqua Blaster ride.
Drones? Now that you mention it, we did see them appear and disappear right in front of us. You think it's using the same kind of tech?
As far as I know, New Eridu doesn't have any stable technology that can make objects fully invisible. But if the drones can go invisible for short periods, there must be some new tech I haven't seen before. So I'm guessing that same technology was applied to the projector. Even though searching for invisible objects with paranormal images right in front of me is still terrifying, at least I guessed right.
Good job, Alice. Thanks to you, we're one big step closer to figuring this out. Now let's get in touch with Grace and confirm it.
You contact Grace through Knock Knock, who is on vacation here with the folks from Bellabog Heavy Industries. The moment the topic turns to something mechanical, she shows up in less than 5 minutes.
I'm here! That holographic projector you mentioned. Mind if I take a quick look?
Please, we'd appreciate your input, Miss Grace. We're trying to find out if these projectors use the same tech as the drones you brought.
Grace takes a projector and examines it closely.
You're right.
They all have the same surface material, chameleon coating.
Chameleon? Is that some kind of rare new material?
Yes. The military's been hoping to develop a new tech that can make weapon systems or combat personnel invisible. Defense contractors have been pulling their hair out over this for years. And chameleon coating was Three Gates military tech's solution, though it barely passed the bar. When sprayed on equipment surfaces, this material can achieve visual camouflage by blending into the surrounding colors through temperature control. But the problem is, it's not stable. Low temperatures, infrared exposure, even a little physical impact, any of those can instantly break the camouflage.
No wonder it only took one punch from Alice to knock the projector visible again.
Exactly. Since it's still full of flaws, the material isn't usable for actual military applications, which is why Three Gates Corp hasn't made it public. They're currently working on fixing these issues, and that's where Bellabog Heavy Industries comes in. Ben struck a deal with them at a friendly price, and I received a batch of chameleon to help them test and improve. That's the story behind the drones.
Thanks for explaining. So, since this invisibility tech is flawed, it hasn't hit the market yet, right?
Other companies might have struck deals with Three Gates Corp like we did, but I'd say most of the material's still in their hands.
Three Gates Corp. Now we can pretty much confirm that Willis is behind all this.
By the way, on my way over here, I overheard some people talking about hauntings. Judging by your reactions, is Three Gates Corp involved?
I'd say there's an 88% chance. We lack direct evidence and can't confirm if Willis's actions were ordered by the company. But at the very least, we know that there are hidden projectors scattered around the resort, projecting those creepy images.
Well, I can't sit back and do nothing. Sweet Pea's been under a lot of stress lately, and both Anton and Ben could really use this break. No way I'm letting their precious time off get ruined like this.
Miss Grace, could you lend us a hand? Finding the other hidden projectors might take a while, but something you just mentioned gave me an idea.
Alice stands on tiptoes and whispers something into Grace's ear.
That's a brilliant idea! Leave it to me. I should be able to take care of it in no time.
Thank you. Belle, can I borrow your phone for a moment? We'll be right back. You and Yuzuha just wait here for a bit.
Of course.
Sure thing. Though I'm kinda curious what you're going to do.
Obviously, we'll fight ghost stories with science.
You hand the phone to Alice. She and Grace walk off, chatting about something, and Willie seems like they're hitting it off. After a while, she comes back with the phone, places it in your hand, then calls over Minato and leads you both to another haunted object. All set. Here's a phone back, Belle. Want to take a quick photo? Don't forget to use the paranormal filter. A photo? Yeah, aim it at where I'm standing and see if there's anything strange in the camera view. I'll give it a try. The camera screen reveals the outline of a previously invisible holographic projector. As you hit the shutter, the phone's flash bursts, and just like that, the projector becomes visible. Perfect! The paranormal camera works like a charm. So it can detect invisible objects? Like Grace mentioned before, the chameleon coating is highly sensitive to infrared light. So she and I modified the camera sensor and flash on the camera. With the paranormal filter on, you can both pinpoint the projector's exact location on screen and disable its cloaking by taking a photo. There are quite a few projectors hidden around this resort. With this camera, finding them all in one go will be way easier. Alice, I'm honestly impressed. Makes me want to give you a good head pat. Hey, you're totally patting me already. That tickles. Cut it out. Anyway, Yusaha and Minato, can you roughly pinpoint the locations of the remaining projectors? Once you've got that down, Belle will use the camera to determine their exact positions and retrieve them. Leave it to me. I've got a pretty good idea where those goons might have stashed them.